Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we are checking out this indie early access game called Dead Cells. It's on Steam right now. I think it's still on sale for at least today. Today might be the last day during the Steam sale. So it is an early access, so it's not 100% done, but there's quite a lot of game here for an early access title. And they've been extremely good about updating it and keeping everybody updated on what they're adding and everything. They say the game's pretty much done. They're just adding, features here and there, and this game is pretty good. It's a roguelike side scroller with some Metroid elements in there, but it's kind of I don't usually like roguelikes very much because they can be very punishing. You can make a lot of progress at a round and then all of a sudden you die and you lose. You don't usually take anything into the next round or anything like that. Some of them do that. Some of them do give you perks that you carry over. This game does do that, and it just doesn't feel as punishing as some of the other roguelikes that I've played, so I'm really digging it. Of course, there's Metroid stuff in it, so you're unlocking permanent powers that give you access to different parts of the level. The levels are randomly generated, but they're not completely random where you're seeing completely new layouts every time. The general layouts are kind of similar. Maybe that'll change as they take it out of early access, but yeah, let's just get into it. You can check it out. After this, I won't play this for too long, because you can get an idea of what it is pretty quickly. But I might play a little Battlegrounds after this. So I'm resuming a run, but it's right at the beginning of the last time I died. So when you die, you come back as this green slop that reanimates this corpse, and I've got a perk right now where I get to keep some of the money that I lost when I died my previous run, so that's pretty cool. And I just love the look of this game, for one thing. Like, see, these are all these I guess hanging jars you see are all the things that I've unlocked. I don't have access to these whenever I want. However, when you get to a merchant or at the end of every zone, you have you trade in your cells that you pick up from dead bodies, and you get to choose, basically one of these items to help you. There's weapons, there's power-ups, there's bombs, there's all sorts of stuff here, and you collect their blueprints and stuff as you go along. Right now I only have this wooden shield and this bow that I can pick up at the beginning here, and I usually go with the bow. But we have sword attack, the bow attack. My LB is a flask that heals me, and there's like on the far left on the HUD there's it's like a rune or something that you can only equip one of those, and then in those last two slots, the RT and the LT, bombs and things like that can go there. This guy will tell you your stats. So I've done 8 runs. I've completed 0. That's fine. And just your general stats here. Yeah, that's pretty cool that you can see your progress there. There is gold that you use to buy things. So what I really like about this game is just the way that the combat feels. It's very responsive, and it never feels like you're getting cheated or anything like that. I'll wait for this guy to come over to show you this. So if you bust open this door, it'll kind of like knock him out, give you an opportunity to smash him. those that blue thing that I just picked up is a cell, so that's kind of like the upgrade currency. You get to spin those at the end of each zone to unlock new power-ups and things like that. We should get to that anyway. This first zone's pretty easy. Second zone's pretty tough. Third zone, I get to it once and it's very tough. But there's a roll dodge that you can roll past enemies, which is definitely something you want to use. There's definitely some things like, see that shield in there? There's some trick to get in there, and maybe I'll figure it out, maybe not. It has something to do with these things, these totems, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. So there's definitely some stuff. These shield guys are kind of bastards. You know what I'm talking about? They charge you, and then you gotta get behind them in order to hit them. There's also these doors that you need to pay gold in order to open, so if I got 3,000 gold, I could get in there and figure out what that is. It looks like a heart. What it actually does, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't think I've ever discovered it before. There's a big chest. Most of the levels have a big chest that has a special item in it. Balanced blade 2, carefully balanced. Yeah, so I believe you start with the balanced blade, and this is the level 2 of it. No, you start with the rusty sword. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this balanced blade because that looks a lot better than the rusty sword. Yeah, so you can see the map here, and very Metroid-style. I'm gonna fill in all of these gaps. There are still places that I can't get to because I haven't unlocked the power yet. Maybe we'll get to one of the... I just recently unlocked a power that allows me to grow vines. Maybe we'll get a look at those. So these... My mouse working here? Yeah. So these things right here, these things that look like buttons, they're actually teleporters. They let you teleport throughout these things right here. Let you teleport throughout the level, so you don't have to do a whole lot of backtracking, which is pretty cool. They're pretty generous too. There's quite a lot of them around. So this is a merchant. So I can increase a stat. Electric whip, which I haven't used before. Fire grenades are very, very useful. I might buy that. Ruby amulet, damage taken reduced. Nah, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna buy this. It's the only thing I can afford, but it's also very useful. I'll show you how unfair those things are in a minute. They just do this huge spread of blueprint here. Weapon damage increase. Oh no, I guess I just get that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the fire bombs, they just do this big spread area damage that's really devastating, especially to groups of enemies. Uh-oh. Alright, this is an elite. Oh, he got me good. I didn't think he was going to have that big of a jump. Yeah, so these elites, they are tougher versions of, you know, existing enemies. There usually aren't elites on this first zone, so I wasn't expecting to come across that. Oh well. Well, yeah, that's the rogue part of the game. I start at the beginning here. If I die, we get to start, choose our starting weapon again, and anything I unlocked, like I found that increased stat bonus, that stays unlocked, I think, unless that was just a one-time thing. This is a little bit of confusion between what you pick up that's something that you actually use right away, or if it's something that you have to spin cells on. I'm still a little confused with some of that stuff. Hopefully they work on clearing that up so it's not as confusing. So yeah, I mean the level's been completely redesigned here. Electric whip. This is interesting that I found this here. Kills things sometimes. That doesn't. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm gonna go back to the sword because that thing is not very strong. So here's a cursed chest, which will give me three things. I'm gonna open it. It'll give me 3 items to choose from, but it'll also give me a curse. You've outraged the gods. Take 1 hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. That's pretty much all the curse, the same curse I've been getting right along. I don't know if there are different curses. Spartan sandals. Kicks victims backwards, it interrupts. I think I'm gonna keep the sword. I like the sword. Even though it's a crappy beginner sword. It's pretty good. I like the bow too. Like I don't think I've ever taken the shield. That was pretty good. So 4 more and I can get this curse, which I'm excited about. Damn it. I blew that. That was stupid. Alright, well. I was planning on getting to the next area, but it's proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, so here's one of these vines that I can make. Wasn't able to do that from the start. Something I unlocked after beating the second zone. Come on. Come on. Blood sword. Sure. So this sword swings a little slower, but it'll cause bleeding. Okay. The toxic sewers. That's actually different. Usually I go to the promenade after, so that's an exit to the next zone, which will take in a little while. But I've never actually gone to the toxic sewers. It's the second zone's always been the promenade that I've got to. That's interesting. So there is quite a lot of stuff going on here that I'm not even aware of. That sucks. Get out of here. Shield dude. Bear trap. Launches 2 traps which immobilize enemies for 6.5 seconds. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna go into that slot. So yeah, that L1 and R, that LT and RT, seem to be like throwable things like grenades, and this bear trap is probably more traps that you can get. Oh. I think I'm gonna skip the cursed chest today. I'm still not sure what those do. Hopefully I'll figure it out someday. So let's warp to up here. Go down here. There's the merchant. Thank you. I can't afford anything. Lame. Oops. Come on. Recharge. How you do it. Oop, get out of here. It's very weird at first when I realized they could shoot through just about any wall. Not that big of a deal. I think at some point I'm gonna get something that allows me to use those as like short teleporters or something, because it seems like, yeah. Come on. Come on. It just seems like the direction we're going with that. You found a rare blueprint. Nice. Horizontal turret. Wow. Jesus. go. Now see, that looks like, yeah, the Promenade of the Condemned. So there's 2 exits to this level. Very interesting. That's the first time I've encountered. We got more gold now, so we could go back to the merchant and buy something. Let's see what he has. I'm gonna go to the next area. I think I'm gonna go to the sewers, because I've never been there before. Scroll of Power, Frost Blast, Electric Whip, and Twin Daggers. I think I'm gonna use this. Blood Sword. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this one out. Yeah, that looks pretty badass. I like the double swords too. Sewers. Let's check it out. So first we'll trade in our cells and refill our health with this dude. So these things are also persistent. You don't lose progress towards them every time you die. And some of these things, like, so this healing potion is something that I get at the beginning of each round, and refills between levels. It just heals you up with a certain amount of health. It doesn't fill up 100%. And this is level 2, so this gives you 2 charges before you have to refill it. Yo, what's up? Adam, welcome. I did say dead cells. Horizontal turret. Rapid fires at any enemies. This seems pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna start. Well, I could unlock a bunch of stuff here. Increased grenade damage, flashbang, which I don't even know what it does. Firebrands. There's a lot of stuff, and you just kind of got to figure out what you like and what you want to invest in. So we'll put some cells into that. You have to use all your cells in order to move on to the next zone. So you'll be investing in things that you can't quite unlock right away. But yeah, this game would be pretty good co-op. Nope, mic volume's low. We'll turn that up a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, this would be pretty good co-op. Yeah, I would like to see more co-op games. What is this? I've never been to this area before, so I'm probably gonna die miserably. Oh my god. Those scorpions look like bastards. Oh, idiot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, Steam sale for a while now hasn't really been that great because I've kind of gotten all the games I've wanted to over the years. So now it's like just a couple games every every sale that I pick up. Usually games that have come out since the last one that I haven't grabbed yet. Like this. I've had my eye on it for a little while, and I came up on the sale, so why not? Oh, what's that? Oh, some meat. I don't need that right now. Usually I look at the Steam sale on the first day and I'm like, yeah, there's nothing here I want, and then I end up spending like $50 or $60 over the course of the sale anyway, so that's just how it ends up going. Health increased, yes sir. Come on. Go back to your normal route. You bastard. I really hate those shield guys. How does someone not own Skyrim? I'm surprised they don't give it away when you shop at Walmart or something. I'm gonna skip the sewers. I'm gonna try to find the promenade because I don't like the sewers. Fuck that place. Still don't know what those do. Here we go. I like the bear trap. Bear trap is pretty good. It's good to me. Yeah, I suppose the PlayStation 3 version of Skyrim probably wasn't the best version anyway. PC is definitely the place you want to play that game with all the mods and as pretty as it's gonna be. Come on. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah! Maybe we should pick it up on Switch. Maybe that's gonna be the best one. What's a Keystone Alpha? Or is the game called Keystone and it's in alpha? Die. I got a lot of money. Damage taken. Inflicts 22 damage. Balanced blade 2. See, there is something about this dude at the beginning of this new area. If you get here quickly enough, you get something special out of him. You get like a special weapon, a special pickup. But I didn't get here quick enough. See, there is a whole other area of this map I haven't seen yet, and I don't see where I would get to it. So I'm assuming there's going to be another thing I unlock that allows me to access even more parts of each level. Let's see, what are we doing? Might as well finish this. Go ahead and unlock horizontal turret. Sounds good to me. I believe what that means is that now that item can be found as a pickup during the each run. I believe that's what that means. So I just unlocked it to be able to do that. I'm also putting most of the rest of my cells into random starter bow, so I get a better bow at the beginning of the game, theoretically. The game is called Keystone, and I got a code for the alpha. It's the newest game coming from the developers. Oh, cool. What kind of game is it? What do you do in it? Is it like Warframe, which is like a shooter MMO, kind of like Destiny, from what I understand? Alright. See what this thing does. A turret. Nice. That's pretty good. Oh, I hate these flying bat things. I hate these guys too. These dudes that jump. Game? First-person board game? That sounds really strange. Huh. I'll have to check it out. Never played Warframe. Well, I did a little bit, but it didn't really do it for me. Ah, these guys. Yeah, that turret's okay, but it's like, I don't know, it doesn't do a lot of damage. I really want like a firebomb or something. That would make me happy. Oh, that's an elite. Gosh darn it. I wonder what's going on. That guy's a real asshole up there. Those guys give shields to dudes, which kind of suck. Some kind of trouble I can get into with this guy. Nice. Clutch. Not very good, because he's teleporting now. This guy sucks. Holy shit. There it goes. All right. Let's see if we can run through this area quick. I thought I died. Get that money. Blueprint acquired. Force shield. Cool. I've never used the shield, so I don't have any idea what that's gonna do. Treasure chest. Let's see what we get. Throwing knife. Sure, let's try it. Oh wow. That's kind of cool. Okay, that bomb poisons as well. That's pretty cool. Or maybe the daggers cause bleeding. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but doesn't do a lot of damage. Kind of leaves me vulnerable. Greed shield. Blocks attacks and shakes out any loose gold for your enemy's teeth. Arrows, it's cold. Yeah, I don't particularly understand shields, I guess. Screw it, let's go to the sewers. This will probably be my last run. Which means it'll probably end real soon. I just really like the way the game feels. It's very, all the controls are very responsive. You never feel like you're fighting with the game's systems or anything like that. Some of the enemies are definitely assholes, like these stupid spiders, or scorpions rather, that just randomly pop out of nowhere. Out of ammo, are you kidding me? Can run out of ammo? Well, that is garbage. How do you get more ammo? There we go. Oh, okay, so there's a meter there, so if I spam it, to recharge. Alright. That's fair. This other thing too, so like this door, it was sealed 1 minute and 31 seconds ago. So if I had gotten there sooner, that door would have been opened and I would have gotten a shortcut to somewhere. Maybe make the level a little bit shorter or something, I don't know. Oh, goddamn spider. Keep calling them spiders and they're scorpions. Yep, that guy got me because I was ducking. Alright, well. I'm gonna call it for Dead Cells. Can get an idea of what the game's about.